Hello there, it's Carrie Rhodes here. Welcome back to my YouTube channel and another card making video. Today I am featuring the large die of the month from Spellbinders for February 2021. This die set has some chunky numbers and some supporting dies so you can make some really fun birthday cards. But today I thought it would be cool to make a Valentine's card. So I'm going to spell out love you 24/7. I am using this alphabet die set, How Does Your Garden Grow, that was a previous large die of the month kit. So I'm cutting that from red cardstock. And then for my numbers, I'm using this Lots of Love small background stamp. I'm stamping it with clear pigment ink and embossing it with clear powder to create a fun background that I can die cut my numbers from. So I'll pour that powder on and let it fall back into the coffee filter, which is being held in my whipped cream container. It works so good. So you have my permission to eat some whipped cream, so you can do this too. It's so nice. All right, I'm embossing this and melting that powder, and you can see those raised up shiny hearts. And this is the panel I'm going to use to die cut out my numbers 24/7. And when I made this, I wasn't sure, but all three of these actually fit onto this mini background stamped panel. So I was happy about that. And now they have some texture and interest on them. I'm also going to die cut everything I have here from black cardstock as well. That way I can create a shadow behind each of these pieces. So add some liquid glue so I can wiggle them around and then offset that black so it's over to the left just a little bit. I'll do that with the big letter. No, they are numbers, with the large numbers as well. Now this stamp set is made to be a set you can do like happy 21st birthday, happy 50th, something like that. But I thought it would be fun to make a Valentine's themed card. So that's what I'm going to do with these letters and numbers. There they are, all done up with their shadow. Next, I'm bringing out the slimline stamp or die set from last month's kit of the month. So I'm just bringing out all my large dies, playing with them, mixing and matching them. And if they are currently available for purchase, I'll make sure and link them for you below. Sometimes it takes a month or two before they come out, and if they've already sold out, then they won't have extra to put in the shop. Next, I have a piece of adhesive paper. So it's an 8.5 by 11 sheet. That's double-sided adhesive, and I cut that down to size and stuck it to the back of my white die cut, and I will stick that into a piece of folded in half paper, and I'm sprinkling it with glitter. Lots of glitter. Actually, it really wasn't that much. You'll see when I tap off the excess. It didn't take that much to make my own glitter paper. I just couldn't bring myself to use that much glitter paper, so I decided to make my own. But you can see it really wasn't that much left behind, and I didn't have that much glitter in that jar. I thought maybe I'd use it all up, but no. Then I cleaned off my glass mat with a Swiffer cloth there to pick all that glitter up very easily. I did have a little overhang on my sticky paper, so I just cut that away. And if you have scissors that don't that are like adhesive resistant, that works best for that right there. Okay, now I'm sticking this down to my card base, and it did not go well at all. I got it off center and it touched down before I knew that it was going to, so I tried to remove it. Wasn't happening. So I went with it. I stuck it down. I thought I had ruined it and I was going to have to redo it. What I decided to do was take this to my paper trimmer and trim off all of that excess cardstock. So now I have a white backing to this piece, and it's going to work out fine because I'll end up attaching it to a red card, and so it'll work out great. If I had not backed it with white and put it on a red card, the red would have shown through a little bit, which is fine. It's just a different look. So now I am laying out all my letters before I glue them down so I can have an idea of placement. I did have a little something extra there in my glitter paper I didn't want, so I used my tool to remove that. And then also right here, having a T-square ruler was really helpful so I could line up the bottom of my numbers so they were all at the same height on this card. And there's the little slash for 24/7. And now I am gluing on all the letters to spell out love you. Isn't this a fun alphabet? I have at least one, I think maybe 2 videos with this particular alphabet die set. So I will make sure and link my Spellbinders playlist at the end of this video so you can check those out if you're interested. All right, so now I have a strip of black cardstock that was just the right size for my sentiment that says Happy Valentine's Day. This is from the stamp set called A Sentiment for Almost Everything from Trinity Stamps. I'll link it below. It's a pretty good stamp set for, you know, almost everything. All right, so I'm embossing that with some white embossing powder, and then I'm going to flag the end of this and I'll adhere that to the bottom right corner of this card. Like, it's so heavy on that left side, I needed to add some things on this other right side to kind of balance it out. So I love another touch of black on there to bring out that black shadow a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and glue this down to, yes, the red card base, which is 8.5 by 7, scored at 3.5, and you can see there's a teeny tiny red border all the way around this die cut. I did trim off maybe a hair of the actual background when I had to cut away my previous card base. So it did make a little bit more of the red show around the edge. And now I'm adding some red hearts for embellishment, and oh, that jewel picker and I, one of these days we're going to become friends. It wasn't today though. So that finishes up this card. I love how it turned out. I think it's a super fun Valentine. It could be for like, I thought my daughter might like it, or even you could give it to your spouse. It's just a fun card, and you could definitely add something on the inside like a gift card and still have room for a sentiment. So that is the large die of the month for February 2021 from Spellbinders. Again, it's called the Birthday Wishes for Everyone. I'll have all the club kits linked for you below. When you sign up for a club kit, you get a new kit in the month every month, and there's ones that have small dies, stamps, card kits, Glimmer hot foil, so make sure and check those out. They also have bundles if you wanted to get more than one kit, so kind of cool. I will be back again very soon with the Glimmer hot foil kit of the month, so stay tuned for that. Happy stamping! Bye!